It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Pivovara Barilo, and this is the Apach beer cerveza. It's an IPA. You can see that by the Indian man on the front of the label. It's 5.3% ABV in a 500 milliliter bottle. The beer is from Croatia. Now I'm going to tell you a little funny story. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway because we're always honest on the channel. Pivovara Barilo sent me 2 bottles. There's the bottle cap. I've already reviewed one. And for some reason, all the way through the review, I call it Czech beer. All the way through. And I got a neighbour over the road who's Polish. And he said to me, well, we were talking. I like to share beer. So I handed him this and I said, Czech beer, next door to Poland. And he looked at the label and he read it and he read the small print. He said, it's from Croatia. So I was going to give him this beer. I was going to give, I'm trying to get people into craft beer, of course. And the best way to get people into craft beer is he was drinking a bottle of Stara Praven. And I thought, put the Stara Praven down and try this. But I couldn't give it to him because the previous beer that I recorded, 9 minutes of recording video, all the way through calling it Czech beer, I was completely wrong. I don't know why. Now, well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I thought this was Czech beer. I was in a Brussels Craft Beer Festival about 5 years ago, and I met this lovely Czech brewer, and his labels are pretty much the same as this, 500ml bottles, looks very similar, and for some reason I put 2 and 2 together and come up with 9, thinking that this was his brewery. It's Croatian craft beer. 2-finger white head, hazy amber coloured ale. Looks very good. There's a bit of sediment in the bottom of the bottle, so we're just going to hold fire on that a little bit. That last inch of beer, we're going to hold fire on it. We'll pour it in later on in the review. But nice levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Citrusy, zesty. Lots of grapefruit. Lots of tangerine flavours coming through. A little bit spicy and peppery. It smells fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So let's get into this Croatian craft beer then. Cheers, everybody. Very good. Very good. Lots of juicy grapefruit flavours coming through. Lots of juicy tangerine flavours. I'll tell you the difference from the previous bottle. This has had the benefit of being chilled a little bit more. I put all these bottles, I put this bottle in the fridge last night after I took the thumbnail of the video. And it's been out about 15 minutes. You're still getting lots of that juiciness, lots of grapefruit, passion fruit, mango, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. But the benefit is that it's lovely and chilled. The temperature's come down as well in the UK. It's not, I think when I reviewed this about 10 days ago, it was still 20, 22 degrees outside. It was still very warm. Now it's about 10 at least. But lovely. Really, really lovely. And I could have just grabbed this bottle, couldn't I, and just done another review like nothing had happened and went through the whole review talking about Croatian craft beer. But I thought to myself, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be always honest. Always honest. That's the way this channel works. I thought it might make you guys laugh a little bit. You know, the fact that I went through a whole review calling it Czech craft beer. Talking about my stories of when I met this guy in Brussels. I can tell another story now, can't I? First of all, let's get some of that sediment from the bottom of the bottle. Now, this is up to you. This is up to you, your kind of personal preference with beer. If you like a slightly hazy IPA, drink it with that last bit of the beer left in the bottle. But if, being a bottle conditioned beer, the yeast is full of vitamin B, absolutely jam-packed full of vitamin B. So if you want to whack that in to your beer, it's not going to harm you, and it's going to be, actually, it's going to be rather healthy for you. I've also found that it has changed the colour of the beer, and there's little bits of carbonation. Now, I've been to Croatia. I've been to Split in Croatia. I've brewed a beer with Lab Split Craft Brewery in Croatia. We brewed Simon's Engine Oil Stout, which was tremendous. It was a really good beer. But these guys, they're not in Split. These guys are from Hrvatska. Hrvatska in Croatia. So has that little bit of yeast added to that last bit in the bottle, has it changed the beer at all? It's made it slightly drier. It's definitely a slightly drier taste coming through. It's knocked the carbonation down a level. The carbonation's not, it was never aggressive in the first place, but it's knocked it down a bit. It's created a lovely creamy head on the beer that doesn't want to dissipate. That head wants to stick around a lot. And have a look at the quality of this beer as I spin that up in the glass. Look at the quality on that. Looks terrific, doesn't it? Really does. It's developed now a 3-finger white head, which is just tremendous. So where would I drink this? I always say the best place to drink beer is at source. So it would be lovely to go to Hrvatska and have a look at the town of Hrvatska. Maybe sit at a bar with this Apach IPA. That would be the kind of the best place to drink it, at source. But other than that, probably throw some chicken on the barbecue. I always throw chicken on the barbecue. Sausages. Get some friends round. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. But I am preferring this bottle. I'm preferring this bottle. Not that it's a different beer. Not that it's a different batch. But because I've chilled it more. This is a much better beer chilled down. I may have reviewed the previous beer at just below room temperature. Really enjoyed it, but this is better. It's much more refreshing, much more refreshing. So I'm going to rate it. It looks good, it smells good, it tastes good. Is there anything in English I can read here? Well, I suppose that was the mistake, was there's not a bit of English on the side of this bottle. And when I had the message on Facebook from this lovely brewery, Barilo, to review the beer, I presumed, and you must never presume in life, because you might presume this beer is from the Czech Republic, when really, it's from Croatia. Right, love the label, love the dark brown bottle. It's going to keep all of that kind of skunkiness away from the beer. It's got a lovely head to it, it's got a lovely aroma, it's got a nice look to it. Fabulous taste. I like that. I really like that. It's a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.